This is our first video for our Bio 220 lab series. In this lab, we are going to be building a decomposition investigation column. Our first step is to remove the labels from all the 3 bottles, which we did. Our second step is to cut the top of bottle number 1 2 to 3 centimeters below shoulder so that the cylinder has straight sides. Our third step is to cut off bottle number 2 2 to 3 centimeters above shoulder. Then cut bottom of 2 to 3 centimeters below hip so the resulting cylinder has 2 slightly curved ends. Number 3, 1 to 2 centimeters above hip, so the cylinder has a straight end. Now we label all the bottles A, B, C, and D. Our next step is to invert bottle C and stack into base D. Stack B and tape middle seam securely. Now add top A with a piece of tape for a hinge to bottom column. Our next step is to poke air holes in column B or the bottom of column A. In this eco column, we are doing moist at room temperature. For this, we have to put water into column B, just below the lid of bottle C. Now we have to insert the wire into column C. So that when we put the soil into it, the soil doesn't fall out of column C. Our wick should touch the top of the water. And now we put soil into column C. Bags are made from standard black fiberglass window screen. The bag edges are closed using a glue gun except for one side. We will need 3 bags for our eco column. In one bag, we're going to place a square of breakfast cereal, which is a plant source. Now we will seal the final edge with hot glue and record the mass of the bag. In the next bag, we are gonna place a dried pin oak leaf . And then glue the final edge. Now record the mass of this bag. In the third bag, we're going to place a chicken eggshell, which comes from an animal source. Now glue the final side and record the mass of the bag. The fourth bag is used as a control, and we put it in the soil to make sure that it's not the bag that decomposes. Now we place all of these 4 bags in the soil. And cover it with more soil. Now we're going to add a little bit of water into the soil so it's moist. Put column B on top of column C and D, and make sure that all the seams are taped. The litter bags will be incubated for 8 weeks in the eco column. After the 8 weeks, you measure the weight of each of the litter bag. For the saturated eco column at room temperature, you don't put water in column D, and instead of putting the bottom screen, you put a lid on the column C and add water to column C just above the soil.